Copywork is a wonderful method to bring Christ into your homeschool. And copywork can be done at a very early age. What is copywork? It's basically copying writing. Copying from the chalkboard, maybe you're writing on a dry erase or a chalkboard, or copying from a book. Or it could even be, there's different types of workbooks that already have the writing in there that the child is copying. So copywork helps a child build their writing skills, helps them practice their cursive. It helps them practice writing sentences, and it shows them before they start really creating those sentences and paragraphs on their own. So I found copywork to be really, really fun. Sometimes I would, one of my favorite copywork books we had was a hymn book. So my one daughter wrote poetry from literally the car seat. And she was very poetically inclined, very verse inclined. So I found a hymn copybook. And this had the hymns written out in big letters, in cursive letters, the lines of the hymn, of the stanza of a hymn. And then she would copy each line of the stanza underneath. And it was beautiful. She was meditating on the Lord. She was worshiping the Lord as she's learning to write, and she's writing beautiful words. You know, Scripture says, whatever is true, whatever is lovely, think on these things in Philippians. Whatever is true, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, think on these things. And copywork was a beautiful way to do that. And there were other ways you could use copywork with a scripture. You could have them write out that maybe you focus in your homeschool on learning one scripture per week. You can have it on a poster on the wall, and you can have them write it in their copywork that week, different scriptures. And that copywork would be their language arts for the week. It was so simple. You could take a book you were reading. For example, we read Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I did it as a read aloud, and I had different ages. So each age would have a copywork that was a little bit different. There was the really simple one for the first grader, and then there was a little bit harder copywork for the third grader. Or maybe if you have an older child, a fifth grader, they're going to write their own narration, meaning they're going to summarize the chapter that you read in Narnia in their own words, and they're going to write that out. So you can graduate from copywork into writing narrations. But this is a very simple way with whatever book you're reading. And when you're choosing literature that is helping the children grow in their faith and understanding of the world, then this is reinforcing also reinforcing the truths of Scripture to them. So copywork is a wonderful tool to use in the Christian homeschool to lead children to the Lord, to lead them back to the Lord, to allow them to be in His presence in their school day. Isn't that a wonderful thing for a child to feel the presence of God in their school day? They can have that.